Hi, this is another installment of JT Walter's cooking, and we're going to make marzipan pumpkins, hopefully. I came across a lot of this. I have like 15 bars of this stuff in my house, so I had to come up with some ideas to use it, and we're making marzipan candies for trick-or-treaters. My son currently does not want to help me. Instead of using, let me show you, which they're all sticking together, but they wanted me to use cloves, and instead, and to put it in like the pumpkins, and instead I just took Tootsie Rolls and cut a little piece off and rolled it out real thin, and I can roll it thinner if I need to with my hands, to put in the pumpkin, because we prefer chocolate in our pumpkin to Tootsie Rolls. To cloves. So we have it all in here. I've actually stuck it aside. It's kind of clumping together, but I'll put that aside for now. We have some food coloring. This is an interesting a mouthwash cup, and I'm going to try for the right colors. And they say for orange you go 4 red to 12 yellow. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go to 12 yellow. Let me see. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. Almost 4 of that. Okay. So I have half a tube of marzipan. I have my paintbrushes. I'm going to get this all mixed together. I probably am going to need to make more of that, because that's probably not going to last very long. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up my marzipan, and I'm going to start kneading it. Well, maybe not. My knife is not very sharp, so I keep an extra one around here. A steak knife. See if it'll do it better. Wouldn't it be nice if I cut myself right on camera for you guys? I mean, it would be hysterical, right? I mean, pretty much so I make these videos so that my son can have them, and so that you guys can really get a good laugh at seeing how bad I am in the kitchen. So anyways, I'm gonna start like kneading this so it's pliable. And I'm going to add some stuff to it, which I have not seen anybody recommend yet, and I'm probably going to live to regret, but it smells good. It smells like the insides of one of those candies that you get in the box. It tastes pretty nutty, you know, in a candy box. So I just want to make it pliable enough that it's in good working order for us. Then I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla to it, a little bit of cinnamon. I would add ginger to it. I made the next batch. You guys have seen me with the ginger. We're not beyond putting ginger in anything. So I'm getting it good. And oh, sorry about that, guys. I stand you back up. Camera faux pas. Let's get it back going. Okay. Now, really, you know, they don't recommend this, but I'm doing it anyways. I'm putting vanilla in it. Oh, we need more vanilla than that. We like our vanilla a lot. Actually, marzipan is used to cover cakes. You get a very nice even finish with cakes when you do that. I've done it with cakes before. It turns out really rather nice. Then I'm going to put some fresh cinnamon in here. These are going to be some awesome tasting pumpkins, right? I mean, cinnamon and vanilla, how can you go wrong with that? Well, I probably shouldn't ask that question, right? Probably not. Okay, so now we're really, really wet. See the dough? It's really, 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 really wet dough. Which is good because it's not sticking to my hands, but we need to add, and this is just powdered confectioner's sugar, a little bit of powdered confectioner's sugar in here to kind of soak it up so that it's easier to work with. I might have to add some more because remember, I'm going to add food dye to this. So I'm going to change its color again. And right now it's pretty dark. So we'll put some more confectioner's sugar in here. See, we'll keep molding it around. I am certain that this is going to end up being deleted because this is probably going to turn out to be a disaster. But, you know, you learn something even when you make a mistake. I learn something every day. I make mistakes every day. So, yeah, I'm thinking we need a bit more yellow on this, but let me go ahead and show you. This is how dark it is now. So, really want to lighten it up. It's really pliable though. Put a little bit more confectioner's sugar. My workstation. You can actually make roses out of this too, which, you know, gosh, I really admire the person that sits around and does that. I do not have that kind of talent for certain. Okay, so now I have way too much, and my dough is getting really, really dry. And I'm to the point now I can actually put my drops in here. So I did put the 12 drops in. I did exactly as they have asked, but I've made this so dark that I may need to actually make more. We'll see how it gels. And we'll see how it goes. Because right now it's looking like it's going to be a pretty red apple. Maybe not. People wear gloves doing this, by the way. I just didn't because I'm sloppy. And my son refused to help me, so I'm kind of... It's pretty orange. It actually is coming out pretty orange after all. But I still want to make certain that it's dry. Dry enough that it, you know, coagulates and stays still. So let me get my... I have about, I don't know, gosh, a lot of this marzipan tube stuff, so I may try and make the roses. That should leave everybody in stitches, because this is, I definitely don't have the talent for that. So let me roll this out, see if I can roll it out a bit evenly. I still have some. Okay, it's pretty thin. We really only want, I really only want about 6 pumpkins. I'm not that into making pumpkins. It looks like we're going to have more. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting and start making them into balls. Where, like here where it's thicker, I cut a shorter piece than when it's thinner. So like, if it's thinner, but you know, not all your pumpkins are the same size anyways in the world. So, I did consider just getting green icing. Now I'm taking these pieces and I'm just rolling them into a ball. And doing green icing with them. It was a thought, but then I thought green icing really isn't going to be able to sit out very well. So I went ahead and I went with the Hershey Kisses idea instead. Granted, that dark of a stem I have doubts about for pumpkin, but one can always try. There were also really cool flavors like rose and strawberry. You could get, instead of vanilla, you could get imitation strawberry, or you could get coconut or lemon, or all kinds of really neat flavors. I just wasn't going to go that far out in a project that I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to be successful at. Actually, I had a pretty high degree of confidence that I would not be too good at this. So, these are my little pumpkins. I don't think you can see them. Here they are. These are my little balls. I have 6 of them. I have 2 more to make. And then I'm going to just simply make the lines around them. And then I'm going to decorate them with little faces. You know, make little pumpkin faces on them. I don't know what marzipan tastes like. I've not eaten it. I will not eat it until I try one of these. So I didn't make it bigger, but I imagine if you really love marzipan, you can make bigger pumpkins. So I'm going to take the end of my, start here, and I'm going to take the end of my paintbrush, and I'm just going to poke down through the center so that I have a center to start with on each one of these. It's harder to show you and do it than it is for me just to do it. So I showed you one, and I'm just going to go through and do the others. Okay. Oops. Here we go. I don't know if any of the rest of you make these YouTube videos, but I hate my voice on it. I'm certain I'm getting the call from the diction coach any day. Okay, now normally they want you to go around with a toothpick, but see, I don't have a toothpick. Just like I don't have a rolling pin. So what I do is I just take the back edge of a knife and I create sections of the pumpkin. It's all about improvisation here. We don't really on things. Okay, so you see how I've gone and I've made that. And then I'm going to take one of my little pumpkin stems out of here, if I can get it unhooked from everything else. Ugh. Maybe not. I should be able to, at least one.